This is a team that, every week seems like they're making some history. It was never, we won 20 out of 21. That's never happened before here. And, this group got their 11th win today, 3 out of the last 4 years. That's never happened at Clemson. And that's a direct reflection of the leadership of the seniors that we have on this team. They got their 43rd win today. And, the reason we've had success, and a lot of people, I think, had questions about our team this year, especially defensively, but we've had tremendous leadership. Every week it's like, when are you going to get distracted? And it's been a trap game every week all year long, but our leadership on this team and the culture that we have on this team is what drives the behavior of our program daily. And I just couldn't be happier. I mean, it's just crazy that in their last home game, they got their 43rd win to become the winningest senior class in the history of the school. So I just tip my hat to our seniors, the legacy that they're leaving. It's all about making a place better and leaving it better than you found it and impacting people's lives. And these guys have done that. There's some giants of men. They came here as just football players, kind of trying to figure life out. But, man, they're giant men now, ready for whatever comes next. But they're not done yet. We still got some work to do, that's for sure. Offensively, another great day. I mean, we had a couple of bad turnovers, had a couple of missed assignments, and did some, poor things at times. But that's our 7th game in a row. We've had 550-something yards of offense. And that's just impressive. I mean, as a reminder, that bunch right there just went to Notre Dame last week and held them to 280 at Notre Dame on Senior Day. So I'm just really proud of our team. Deshaun Watson was amazing once again, 24, 36, 300-something yards, few touchdowns. I mean, just a great leader for us. G-Hop had a career day, 100-something. Deion Kane, Sharon had another couple big catches. Just a lot of positives offensively. We got some bunch of guys in the game. We're able to play a bunch of guys. And a neat story for you guys. The kid that got in there, Good Nature, right there at the end. He's a guy. We needed a scout team running back, and so we had a little walk-on tryout in August. And this kid comes out, and because of his schooling and where he started and transfer, he only has 1 year of eligibility. He's still got a couple more years of school, but he's only going to be eligible for this one season. And he said, hey, I'll do it. And he's just out there scout team every single day. And so we were able to get him in. He got the last carry of the game, got some positive yards. But, what you don't know is, I don't know if you've seen the movie Lone Survivor or not. It was a great movie, but his dad was the pilot of the helicopter that crashed, trying to come in to save that group. And here it is, Military Appreciation Day, and that young man gets the last catch. And that's just what it's all about, Bianchi. I don't know who Bianchi is, but man, his team does. And to see his teammates, get excited for those guys to get opportunities on Senior Day was really special. Defensively, we got back to being who we are. 153 yards. We outgained them by 400 yards. And held them to 30-something yards rushing. Really did a great job. And the thing I'm most pleased about defensively is, we played a lot of guys, and when backups went in there, we continued to play well. And, whether it was Jalen in there, Ben got a stinger, Jalen goes in and plays well, Judah's in there playing, did a heck of a job for us. Our backup corner, Baker, started the game, played the whole game, did well. Van and Jadar, all of our safeties getting in there and continuing to play. We rotated a bunch of guys up front. So just, again, proud of our D. Kevin Dodd had a big day. We had 10 tackles for loss, so we played on the other side of the line of scrimmage all night long, and, proud of our guys. So we're going to turn the page pretty quick. We've got, 14 days left with the opportunity to be the best in this state, the best in the ACC, and a chance to play for the best in the nation. That's just where we are. And as I was telling the team, in order for that to happen, I mean, we got to have the best meetings, practices that we've had all year. Laser focus on just trying to have a great day each and every day and not waste a minute. State championship week, that'll be fun. Always fun to be a part of this game. But, we're just trying to continue to stay on the track that we set out at the very beginning of the season, and that was to try to win them all, And after the game, Tim was kind of giving me an update on things that happened in college football, and people don't understand how hard it is to win. And you see Florida Atlantic take Florida at home to overtime, and you see Ohio State go down, and you see Houston lose to a 5-5 Connecticut team, and you see I don't know who else it was, but there were some crazy games out. It's hard to win, and when you're talking about winning 20 out of 21 and 11 in a row this year at home for our season and undefeated at home, I just have such an appreciation for that, for our team and our players, because it's very difficult to get up and get yourself ready each and every week and battle through injuries and things like that. But this team has done it, and they deserve all the credit in the world. Health-wise, I think we came out of it pretty good. Ben got a stinger. We just didn't put him back in. Jalen was playing well, so that's a positive. And there's a perfect example. Somebody was asking me last week about our depth, and I was like, we got guys that'll be ready to play. And to see him go in there and play well is just indicative of exactly what I was talking about. But I think we're in pretty good shape. Gallman looked great today. We wanted to try to hold him if we could. But he was wanting to play, but we said, well, let's just see how we do with these other guys, and I thought all those guys did some good things.
One of those games you didn't mention of a crazy college football Saturday was South Carolina losing to the Citadel. What was your reaction to that loss? And I think, I kind of see where this answer is going to go in terms of just saying that it is hard to win each week.
It is very hard.
Expecting probably a harder performance from them going to Williams-Brice.
That game has nothing to do with next week's game. Just like our game has nothing to do. I'll tell our team all the time, last week's touchdowns and tackles and rushes, they don't win next week. You got to do it every week. It's all about that game, those 4 quarters, and that's all this one's about. The old saying, throw it all out the window, that's the true statement. We know that we're going to have to play very well. And for us to play well, we got to prepare well, because we know we'll get the very best that they got. I'm sure they're very disappointed with a tough loss today, but give the other team credit. I mean, it's hard. It's hard to win. I don't care who you play.